2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. And most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
Putting your needs first. It's the backbone of how First Florida Credit Union does business. In all honesty, you might as well be speaking another language when it comes to finances. Sure, I'm good with my money, but what am I missing in the fine print? That's what led me to First Florida Credit Union. They're the perfect choice for anyone starting their financial journey because they keep finances easy. Plus, they offer financial education and resources I can trust. So I'm always growing more confident. And as a young adult, I am constantly adding more responsibilities to my plate. From a car payment to a mortgage, it all adds up. Luckily, First Florida Credit Union makes sure it adds up in all the right places and not the wrong ones by offering better rates and lower fees than traditional banks, even if you're still trying to grow your credit. Because as a member-owned institution, First Florida genuinely puts people's needs first rather than focusing on profit. So I know as my needs change, they'll be right there to help me reach my goals. Check out firstflorida.org to learn how you can benefit too.
I've been telling you about CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing for a long time now. Their drinking water systems remove up to 99% of contaminants. We've had a Connecticut water softener and drinking water system in our home for more than 7 years. You can see the difference whether you're washing clothes, the dishes, or what I like to do most, fill this up for some coffee every morning, and mostly all day. Remember, if you're not filtering your water, you are the filter. Don't be the filter. Right now, you can get a free Connecticut reverse osmosis system with a purchase of a Connecticut Premier Softener. The experts at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing will test your water for free and determine your water score. Don't know your water score? CGC will find out and recommend the appropriate Connecticut water treatment solutions so you can improve it. Call 904-552-1242 or visit
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
Hey, welcome into another edition of Fleet and Footy. The future. Future always looks bright on Fleet and Footy. We love taking a live look down at the future stadium site. And trust me, one day, this will look much better than a empty dirt lot. You got to have vision. You got to have imagination, people. You got to picture the beauty, the splendor, the good times to be had by all.
Yeah, my
Right,
imagination goes a little bit farther. I know what's going to get put on that stadium.
Well, yes.
I've seen the renderings. It's
I do too, but I'm not rubbing it in the face of the people at home who haven't seen them.
I like being behind the scenes, Stuart. I like knowing what's going on.
You work for the team. Of course you should know what's going on. That's your job.
Good, yes.
We will share that with you as soon as we possibly can.
Yes.
How's that?
News
As
we
we
coming
always,
soon,
as we always like to tell the people at home. How we doing? How's everybody doing on a Thursday here on Fleet and Footy? Ready to talk some soccer for this next hour and whatever else pops up, man. We're going to get to it for sure. Happy National Cheeseburger Day to all who celebrate.
Are there any deals?
Don't know if you knew about that. There are actually some deals out there in the world. Look out for those. Check them out. Letting the people know all about National Cheeseburger Day. What a day it is. Might have had one for lunch. It's very possible. It was tasty. Lou, how you doing, man? What's up?
Doing good. It's been busy.
You look like hectic, like you had to try and find your headphones at the last second there before the show started.
I did have to do that, Stuart. The people didn't know that. I don't know if you knew that, but it's okay.
I like to take them behind the curtain.
We're doing good here. I don't know if Hamo can get this shot, but I got not only Stuart in front of me, but I've got a Stuart creeping behind me.
I just always want you to know that I'm looking over your shoulder at all times. At all times. I'm keeping an eye on what you're doing.
There he is.
There it is. The funny thing is, if behind the logo, that's a non-bearded Stuart. That's the pre-beard edition. That's actually we got those made when Hicken came aboard the Action Sports Jacks team, which was a long time ago. Now that I think about it, that would be 2013, so 12 years ago or so. We had those made. Man, I was looking good 12 years ago. Looking good now too, but that's a good picture there. Anyhow, we had those made.
If you want to keep throwing it back, we can throw it back all the way to 2017, Stuart.
What do you mean? Are you trying to segue me into the show?
I'm trying to segue.
I'm on a tangent here. What are you doing?
I was trying to cut you off in the tangent. I was trying to.
No, that's not allowed. That is not allowed. We're not there yet. We're not ready to jump in just yet. Anyhow, that was sitting around in my office the other day, and I used it as a prop for a funny text I'd sent. And then it got brought in here by the Blitz Breakdown boys on Friday night. After the Friday Night Blitz, they put it up there. And so I think it's been up there for a minute, but we'll see if it gets taken down.
Well, it's also a good segue into my unsolicited pick of the week.
Who'd you take last week?
Well, last week once again, if you're taking the Lewis picks,
okay,
I'm 3-0 right now.
What was last week's?
I picked it. A University Christian and someone else.
No. That was BK. That was the first one you did. Last week was Bartram Creekside.
Oh, I picked the
and
right
you
one.
took Creekside.
Yeah.
Okay, who you got this week?
Well, it's a Nassau County
You
clash.
hate both of these teams this
exactly.
week.
It's a Nassau County clash.
You're a Fernandina Beach guy. You don't like either West Nassau or Yulee.
West Nasty and Yucky Yulee, out there.
Is that what they did? Was that the thing?
Out there, in the left part of West.
I can't say anything because we did it down by me as well. Some not choice words for the rival.
Those
high
are the
schools.
PG names. That was good
for
me to say on air.
That was good.
But you look at these two programs, you got to go with the Yulee Hornets, Stuart. You got to go with the Yulee Hornets.
Okay.
Once again, my unsolicited pick of the week.
Let's see if you stay undefeated or not. I don't know. You have some good history with that. Speaking of history,
that was awesome.
That was awesome. Now we'll go back in time. Let's start this week's show with On This Day in Jacksonville Armada history, and really this week in Jacksonville Armada history. Maybe we should rename that. Because on September 17th of 2017, on a makeshift pitch with seams visible everywhere, we got the Jacksonville Armada racing out to a big lead against the New York Cosmos on the road. As you can tell, we're on to the simple, clean white jerseys with RP funding on them. We're nearing the end of the NASL days, is what I'm saying here.
Yeah, no more Fly Emirates sponsor on the front of New York Cosmos jerseys as well. Oh, there's it is in the back, but it's this first goal scored by the big man, number 9, Kieran Kilduff, Irish league legend. He gets a brace in this matchup, scores the second goal in this game in the 41st minute. Look at those lights. Those are those lights I was talking about.
Okay,
at
that's
Park.
Wild.
And then you get the cyclone in the background.
I was gonna say I saw the roller coaster in the background. Oh, terrible ball handling by the defense. Gives it up. Then Jacksonville converts 2-0. First half lead. Love to see it. JC Banks there as well.
Jack Steinberger. They call him the realtor now. Once again.
Yeah.
Pitch.
Aaron Pitch Colon in there. Love these throwbacks. Really takes you back.
We're always, once again, it's not the best from the Cosmos. We find these weird highlights against the Cosmos.
Look, I'll say this about the Armada's NASL days. We didn't beat a lot of teams, But we did manage to get our own against the Cosmos. We got some good highlights against them.
The moments, Stuart. It was all about the moments.
By the way, we'll get to the U.S. Open Cup a little bit. On color commentary for the U.S. Open Cup match last night, former Armada head coach Tony Miola, everybody's favorite. And then in the second half,
really of the times you see the Sunil out, #Sunil out in the outfield there, which is hilarious.
Oh boy.
Soft penalty call. I rewatched this a couple times. It doesn't look too hard. The Fly Emirates is still
it's on
on
the
there.
front,
You still got the Fly Emirates.
It's on there.
Jack Blake ends up stepping up to take this penalty, but Zach Steinberger wins it.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. Yeah, this just made it 3-0, and we'll just stop talking about the game at that point.
Yeah, because the Cosmos would end up coming back to draw this matchup, but you got the Archer putting this one away. Going to do the famous celebration. Boom, boom. Okay. Gotta love it.
All right. Well, there's your this week in Jacksonville Armada history.
Oh, there's my
your screen grab.
Screen
you couldn't
grab.
cut that off?
I thought I did.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I did. Yikes. That was a last minute addition to the broadcast.
Oh my goodness. Lou.
Sorry about that one. The front of it was cut though. You see the front of it was cut.
Yeah, but
impressive.
Oh goodness. Well, that's a good way to start the show here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7, as we do each and every Thursday here at 2:00. We call it Fleet and Footy. We're talking all things soccer for the next hour. We talk a lot about the Jacksonville Armada. Certainly, that's the Fleet portion of the show, but we'll talk all things footy as well. Getting into the U.S. Open Cup, we're now down to 2, so that's exciting.
The final.
I'm
excited for it.
Are you excited? How far from now is that final?
I think in like a month.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They make you wait.
A little Champions League talk. Of course, your weird soccer story of the week still to come here on the show. And then I'm excited to get into some college soccer talk, just because of some really standout performances, not just by our local teams, but also by a lot of our former Armada players who played for us this past summer or in past years, being able to go out there and put on for their now respective colleges. That's the really cool thing about these summer teams, right? Is like, we only get these players for a couple months, and they get this great time to develop and work on their game during the off season and continue to get better and better and better. But then they get to take those skills and those things that they learned over the summer and take them to the college game, and we like to see them then succeed once they get to that point. So we'll get to that in just a moment as well. But first, let's talk about the opening weekend, as the MLS Next clubs were able to kick off their season at Patton Park, able to do it at home, which is exciting for the folks in the academy. And we got a little video to start it off here, a little academy recap. Tell me, was everyone excited to get back to playing, Lewis?
Well, Anthony Alex Howe was definitely excited. He ends up scoring the game-tying goal for the U17s to draw it up 2-2 against IMG Academy. IMG is one of those opponents, like we mentioned, that is not tied to an MLS squad, but is one of these premier programs. Obviously, premier in a bunch of sports, but especially soccer. Those pitches that we played on out at GA Cup are spectacular. The finances that they have available to them. But the U16s and U17s get two deserved draws. They both come back and being down 2-1 and both score really late goals. The U19s unfortunately lose, but it's a new squad. I think Coach Elmar is still trying to find out where his best players fit. The 19s are an interesting squad because you got these guys stepping up into a new role. Some of these guys are 16, 17 years old in that U19 squad, trying to, like we call them, bio-band them up.
Do what now?
Bio-band them, as Tommy and Matty Isles would say.
What does that mean?
Like if you're good enough, to be able to be pushed up into that next level, I think is the definition behind that.
What is the term again?
Bio-band.
Bio-band?
Yeah.
I'm just not getting where the name Bio-band's coming from. You'll have to ask Tommy or one of them.
I don't know. It might be like the company behind it. I don't know. Some marketing.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay. All right.
But they always talk about bio-banding. So that much I do know.
Okay.
I do know.
Are they on the bayou, like in New Orleans? Like,
I think it's more like biology. It still doesn't make sense. Biology banding?
Like BIO?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Bio-banding.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Biology banding.
If anybody in the chat has any idea,
Tommy Krasanovic is watching the show.
Coach, if you're watching, either send a text or let
Matty
me
Isles.
know. And hey, shout out to the folks in the chat, Daniel Johnson and Ian Ferguson. I think Brian might have still been talking about the last Jaguars show that was on our chat, I think.
I'm pretty sure Daniel
based off the timing.
was out at the game
All
Saturday.
right. Well, greetings and salutations to you, sir.
Christian.
Okay.
Give a couple
Section
shout-outs.
904 came out to come cheer on the boys in blue. Wearing the baby blues.
Yeah, and they'll have an opportunity to do it once again this Saturday because it's a really big matchup. We got a couple big matchups starting off this season.
I know.
A lot of these South Florida
Stacked.
teams. The U17s are the only team that play this weekend, so come out at 2:30, Patton Park.
Just one.
They play Inter Miami, which is
Okay.
a newer academy, but has honestly stepped into this MLS Next system and
Now,
really
did you
taken
build?
over.
Did you build this graphic?
Yeah, you don't like it?
No. I'm simply asking.
Yes.
Now, did you deem this to be rivalry week, or is it?
I deem so. Big MLS does have MLS rivalry week.
Okay.
So I rebranded it and
You just
I made them their own little
You made
logo,
you made
MLS
this
Next.
call.
Yeah, MLS Next loves my
So-
graphics. By the way, I just want you to know.
do they?
They reposting. They love
Okay.
my video. I just want you to know.
Okay, so but is there anywhere else across MLS Next that is doing rivalry week this week, or is that just this one
It's just your
matchup
Jacksonville
because it
Armada.
fits your graphic?
Yeah, it's because it fits my graphic. I remember last year at one point
All
we
right.
played Inter Miami and Orlando like back to back.
Yeah,
so that was
yeah.
definitely a good.
That
time
was
to use it.
rivalry week
Yeah.
at the time.
This is rivalry week, Stuart.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I was just seeing if this was a league sanctioned rivalry week or if this was Louis Llerandi's rivalry week because he feels like
Louis
it.
Llerandi rivalry week.
All right.
But you're
Just
gonna get some good
checking.
pictures out of this game. You're gonna get the navy
Okay.
blues of the Armada and the
We're going the
bright-
dark blue.
and the bright pink
Okay.
of Inter Miami.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the photographer, right? You gonna take some good pictures?
I always take the good photos. Ask the boys. They're always telling me, "Oh, Louis, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me." I always tell them to focus on the game.
Good. That's what you should
Focus on
tell
the
them.
game.
That's what you should tell them. I think my favorite thing, so covering a lot of high school football, is always like guys on the sideline who are like, "Hey, get a shot of me, get a shot of me," and it's like guys who aren't playing in the game.
I love that.
And I'm
too.
just like, well, get in the
What do
game.
you want me to do? Exactly.
What do you mean, get a shot of you? You're just standing here on the sideline talking to the camera guy. Your head needs to be in this thing, either helping your teammates with game plans and strategy or getting into the actual game.
Yeah, I agree. I
Word.
totally agree with that one.
It's like, why don't you ever come cover our JV games?
Oh,
There
Daniel
we go.
Johnson.
There it is.
Thank you, sir.
Biobanding is a method in youth sports, primarily soccer, that groups players by their biological maturity, physical development, rather than their chronological age or birth year. Very nice. Daniel, thank you. And yeah, that makes sense. Right?
There you go.
You
You
know-
were making me sound crazy for a second. Like
No,
made up
I
the
was
word.
just trying to understand what I did. Like, if I'd have seen biobanding maybe written out like this with the bio, B-I-O,
Yeah.
I was thinking like in the bayou. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. But yes, that makes perfect sense, right? Age is just a number. You should play with the folks who maybe you had the right body type for, that you're kind of ready to go battle with them. Shout out Google. Yeah, Daniel, I guess I could have always just Googled it instead of making Daniel do it at home while watching the show. But you know what? Here we are. I was too busy making fun of a Lewis graphic, as we do every week.
You'll make
on
fun
this
of another
program.
one in a
Yeah?
second. In a second.
Hey, all right. I like that. That pleases me. Good to know. So yeah, come on out. Check out the U17s this Saturday, Patton Park, 2:30 kickoff. And you're saying it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's always a good matchup versus Inter Miami, and Inter Miami actually has a couple youth national team players from around the globe. So
Should I come out to this one?
I think you should.
Yeah?
Stuart, yeah.
I might. We'll see. Daniel should be
You
working.
get behind the scenes access. You know?
Yes. I mean, what behind the scenes access am I going to get at Patton Park for a U17 MLS Next game, Lewis?
You get to talk to Louis Llerandi right there on the sideline.
All right. That's great. Thank you, Lou. Good to know. Good, sir. Okay. So we mentioned the U19s came up a little short in their matchup this past week, but some good news from one of their players in Cole Perez.
Yes, Cole Perez, who was the captain of the U17 squad last year, is a big part of this U19 squad now, a starting defender. Admitting to the Zips, Stuart, University of Akron.
Tommy to Ted. Didn't we do this last week?
Yeah, and you know what? I actually, making this graphic, I thought of you, and I go, I'm not changing it.
You should have changed it.
No, I did it on purpose.
What the heck?
I did it on purpose.
Okay, all right.
At least I was thinking about you, all right?
I mean, yeah, I'm always looking over your shoulder. Don't forget. Always watching. Always watching. So, hey, shout out to Cole Perez. Going to go play a little Division I soccer for the mighty Zips. The Zips at the University of Akron.
We'll keep the commitments coming.
It's weird. I don't know the level of quality for the Akron college team because, quite honestly, in college soccer, all the major programs that you think of in the world of college athletics, it doesn't work like that. No men's soccer, no Florida men's soccer. Yeah, on the men's side, it's so difficult to kind of keep up with. And I mean, we saw it last year, obviously, with the championship going the way that it did. Any teams can make it, right? You get in there and you go on a run and you might not be considered a powerhouse college athletics program, but in the game of soccer, you could certainly make some waves no matter what. If you're a Power 5 conference or, Group of 5 or Other 5 or any of the 5, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to Akron. Zips.
MAC action.
Some action,
Yeah.
Yes. Do they play in the MAC in soccer?
I would imagine because there's enough.
Well, that's the thing,
it's
because
popular in the Midwest.
There's
soccer.
enough MAC teams that play soccer.
I would think so.
Okay. All right. Back to the U17s, and go ahead and set us up here. We got an interview with one of the standout players for the U17s, and you had a chance to catch up with them. What are we going to learn about here in this interview, Lou?
Yeah, actually really cool because it just mentioned that Cole Perez was the captain of the U17s last year. This was the captain of the U17s this year.
Okay.
Jackson Saleh, also a defender. Really tall kid. I think he's like 17 years old, but my camera, I got to go like this to film him.
You didn't do a stand up next to him type of deal?
No, I didn't. I
saved
caught him at the
yourself
practice.
Okay.
The views are gorgeous.
Yeah?
In the background,
All right.
the sunset.
Love a good battle of the sunsets.
But Jackson did a really good job in this interview. All his friends in the background, trying to throw him off.
As well,
but
they should. Sure.
He did a fantastic job.
All right, let's check out the interview here. Louis Llerandi and Jackson. How'd you pronounce it?
Saleh.
Let's hear from him.
Here with defender for the U17s and captain Jackson Saleh. Jackson, you've got a big matchup this weekend against Inter Miami at home. How are you and the team preparing for this challenge?
We're just going in mentally. We got to be fit. We got to be strong. Be ready for anything. We've been preparing for anything, for the high press, for the challenge, for the upset. Just mentally preparing. Yeah.
What does it mean to you personally to represent the Armada in games like this?
It's huge. It's a really big pleasure, honor representing this team as the captain and just being the lead person on this team. It's a very good role for the rest of my life.
You went to GA Cup last year with the U16s. What do you think that experience helped you with this year?
It's just given me like the perspective of everyone. There's always better players. There's always going to be people that want to take your spot. There's always a chip on your shoulder, and just working as hard as you can.
As a defender, what do you focus on the most preparing for top opponents like Inter Miami?
For defending, just being organized, being a big voice, making sure my team is doing their part, doing my part, and just helping everyone staying organized and clean sheet.
How has your role on the team grown from last season to this season for the U17s?
It's just more. There's more expected of you. There's demanded more. The speed of play is faster. Just making sure you can live up to the expectations of the team and the age group and the opponent.
What's it been like playing under Coach Tommy at the academy?
It's an honor. I mean, this is our second year playing under him, so he's just like the eyes behind your head. Like what you can't see, he sees, and he's a very good role model and coach.
What are your personal goals for this year with the team?
Let's hopefully make Fest, qualify for Cup, and hopefully do well in the tournament, put our names out there, and just do well in games to compete, not to let out points that are on the table. Just do everything we can.
And this was for the fans, but who do you model your game after?
Paulo Maldini. I know he's retired, but he's an excellent defender, very passionate, very ruthless in tackles, and I think he's a great role model for all defenders.
Thank you, Jackson.
Yep.
All right. Shout out to Jackson.
Paolo Maldini, Stuart.
Hey, man. Kid knows his soccer.
He does. That's some ball knowledge from a young man.
Yeah.
Like he mentioned there, I think right now the focus in this first half of the season is to win these MLS Flex games to qualify for MLS Fest in Mesa, Arizona.
Mesa.
This year. Last year we were in Coachella, California.
Yeah.
This year, Mesa, Arizona.
Do you want to go to Mesa?
That's a place I've never been.
Where is Mesa? Is that part of
like Phoenix Metro?
Phoenix?
I'm sure. I think so.
Is it or is
Desert?
I mean,
I haven't looked too far into it, Stuart.
It appears to be separate. Hang on. I'll tell you right.
I think it's
See,
maybe
I'm doing
it's
what,
an hour outside of Phoenix. I think I might have looked that up.
I'm doing what Daniel did earlier and Googling it because we can do that here on the program. Oh yeah, it's Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix is nice. I've gone a couple times for work trips. Witnessed the national championship win there my senior year in college. Shout out.
Oh.
Good year. Good year, Lou. All right, yeah.
Much better than this year.
Unsolicited. Unnecessary. By the way, if you want to hear some terrible college football takes, check out Stadium Pulse every Monday and Friday mornings at 9 a.m. for a lot of pro Georgia and FSU talk.
Give me a Miami quick take, real quick.
From who?
Hamby.
You want it from Hamby?
I want it from Hamby.
Hamby, how's it looking for the Gators this weekend as they take on the Miami Hurricanes in front of, for some reason, College Game Day?
Well, the Gators are so good that they threw 5 picks and only gave up 20
All right, it's time
points.
for a break. We don't have time. Let's move to a break here. We got a lot more college soccer and things to talk about here on Fleet and Footy. Get out of here with this nonsense. You have so many teams that you just randomly pull for at times.
My pops went to the University of Miami.
You're a man of many allegiances, and I'm watching you on both sides here. I'm watching. Keep my eye on you, my friend. Goodness gracious. All right, Fleet and Footy, we're taking a quick break. When we come back, we'll run down some of that college soccer, some great performances by Armada players this past week. We got that for you next right here on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow, how much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home. Headed on, here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net. After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Campion Law will fight for you. till the bitter end. We suffered several injuries along with the car being totaled. They checked on us literally almost every day for the next 2 weeks, just making sure, are you okay? Do you need anything? Even Chris was texting us, like, what can we get you? Campione cares.
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
And welcome back to Fleet and Footy, and this is something we saw a few times this past summer. It is Brooke Bunton into the back of the net. Of course, a freshman at Southern Methodist University there in Dallas, just breaking ankles and then rippling the net as she does. If I recall correctly, she reclassified and went a year early, right?
That is correct.
So she should be playing her high school senior year this season instead. Scoring the winner in a 1-0 victory for the Mustangs of SMU. Big win there for Brooke Bunton.
I've been watching out for that one. I've been waiting for that goal.
For her to score.
Yeah, I
you
knew
knew
it
she
was
would
coming.
soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, one of the most talented players in Northeast Florida, playing for the U.S. Youth National Team, U.S. Women's Youth National Team at the different levels, and yeah, making plays at the college game as well. And look, we had a lot of great plays when it comes to the world of college soccer here over the past couple of weeks, and we wanted to kind of highlight some of those here on Fleet and Footy, get you guys up to date on all things going on. And let's start by talking about Arnau Rabasa. Arnau Rabasa, of course, playing for the Armada men's team this past summer and earning some conference honors, which is a pretty cool deal for him. To be able to go and earn Player of the Week in the NEC.
Yeah, also pretty cool link here is that Corey Hudgens, former U19's Armada Academy player, is also playing for FDU.
Okay.
So him and Arnau.
Shout out Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah, linking up at Fairleigh Dickinson, the Spaniard, getting it done. He's wearing the number 10 for the Knights.
I see that. There you go. He's got the full name here, the Arnau Rabasa Guillamon.
A solid signature, too.
You like that?
Yeah. I love a squiggle signature.
There's a lot of squiggling going on in here. Oh, he's got like the high top hat on the 1 as well.
Number 10.
What do you think about that
He's
top
the main
hat?
man.
You like that?
Yeah.
We've talked about numerology before on the show and what it means in the game of soccer. But congrats to Arnau Rabasa. I believe he had 2 goals in 2 matches for Fairleigh Dickinson before they hit a tougher patch of their schedule. So big congrats to Arnau. Now, let's talk about Kirill Pakimov because he was one of those big movements in the world of college soccer and moved on to play for the Thundering Herd of Marshall and score this beauty of a goal. I think he did the too short. Yeah, he did the he did the you're not tall enough to guard me.
Not many men taller than that guy.
I mean, he's a really tall guy. Like, he could do that to anybody. I don't understand, hey. And a little love.
Yeah, Marshall having a great run in the NCAA tournament this year and getting a huge addition with Kirill Pakimov.
Yeah, and we saw what he could do this past summer, which is pick up smaller men on his team. That's very literally and figuratively. In this case, both. As he goes and scores a big goal there, does Kirill Pakimov. So certainly keep an eye on him up there with the Marshall Thundering Herd. If we missed anybody, let us know always. We love highlighting and spotlighting our players all over the country because they are quite literally all over the country doing a little bit of everything here this time of the year. But here in our own backyard, look, we got some really talented college soccer teams that have put together some great results. And let's get it started with the UNF men because once again, they're beating a major program. And there you see South Carolina going down 2-0 against the mighty Ospreys. Have we come up with a cool nickname that rhymes with Trey for them yet?
Oh, I forgot.
Were we trying to do that?
That was my homework, Stuart.
Yeah.
That was my homework, man.
It's okay. Anyhow, 3 straight wins now. No, 1 win. Sorry. Where am I at? Yeah, 3 straight wins. Got it. For South Carolina, they go on the road to Columbia, and really, I guess they probably spent the long weekend in Carolina. Would they have come back and forth? I don't know. They won at Coastal Carolina on Friday, And then on Tuesday, they win at South Carolina in Columbia.
The goal sprays?
The what?
The goal sprays?
No. No.
I know you want the rhyming thing. I'm trying to think of stuff, Stuart. I'm trying. I'm racking my brain.
Not right now. Come
I'm
back to
racking
it.
it, man.
Do it when we're off the show.
All right.
When we're off the show, maybe. I don't know. But hey, big win for the goal sprays. No, it's not gonna work.
Try.
Luke Granatour's third goal of the season.
We got footage of it too.
Do we?
We do.
Ooh.
UNF vid too.
Yeah, we'll check it out here in just a second. But really, the Ospreys put together some really strong performances in non-conference play, I think is the impressive part, right? And they're getting ready to start up the ASUN play. They got a couple more before they take on Jacksonville University.
The River City Rumble. That's actually JU's next game. But you're right. UNF has got a couple more in between there.
At Mercer, and then they host Trinity College here in town before they start up the ASUN play. Wait, is there only 6 ASUN games in their schedule? That's interesting. Doesn't feel like a lot. Oh, is it? They I see what they did. They've kind of split them up so that you're only playing the regional teams in your conference.
Oh yeah,
they play Stetson, all the Florida ones. Stetson twice, JU twice, Gulf Coast twice, and then you hope to be among the top 8 and get to the ASUN quarterfinals, which I'd imagine many teams will. All right, so we got video. You said for the UNF Ospreys. Let's check it out. There we go. Cut it back on the left. Bang.
Oh, smooth finish, Stuart.
Yeah, love to see it.
You knew where the camera was, too.
Did you have a guy in Columbia for this one?
No, I didn't. This is courtesy of UNF MSOC.
There you go.
On social media.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the Ospreys. Coach Davies doing a tremendous job there with UNF. Obviously, last year they win the conference tournament, earned a spot in the NCAA tournament, hoping to do the same thing again this year. But, yeah, another big win for UNF as they take down South Carolina 2-0. Obviously, they beat Wisconsin to start the year, and then they beat a ranked Florida Atlantic team here in Jacksonville a couple weeks ago as well. So, a great start to the season for them. How about JU? What are they up to?
JU, unfortunately, had their match canceled against Georgia Southern just last week. Their next game, like I just mentioned, is against UNF, so they got a long time to prepare.
Was it rainy or something?
It was very rainy that day.
Were you supposed to call that one?
No,
okay.
That was at Georgia Southern.
Southern. It's raining.
But I was looking forward to watching
in
it.
Statesboro.
Yep. And then the UNF women just down the road now.
Yeah.
From us.
I mean,
tonight.
Yeah, you could step outside the studio and see Hodges Stadium from here.
Hear the roar of the Osprey
stood on the roof,
fans.
Maybe.
They get ready to play University of West Georgia, who's one of these newer D1 programs, tonight at 7:00.
There you go. There's your graphic.
Professor Appreciation Night. Just noticed that.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Do professors get in free, I wonder?
I hope professors get in free to every game.
Do students get in free to every game?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Sometimes when I go, they ask me if I'm a student. I'm like, I'm not. I'm not.
Thanks.
I'm like, yeah.
You're probably wearing like a UNF jersey or shirt or something. Knowing you,
I don't think I have
any
UNF. That's like I've got a lot of JU.
By the way, great time to talk about it. What do we got today, Lou? If we want to set up the Lou solo cam as we take a look at the Lou fit of the day. Once again, keeping up his streak of never having repeated an Armada piece of gear on this show. What team did you steal this one from this week, Lewis? What do we have here?
So I believe this is like a misprint on the number, and so that's why I'm able to wear this. So I'm sure this will end up being a blood kit in the medical bag.
Oh, okay.
So in case someone
gets
bleeds.
blood on them. Yeah.
But this is the new kit for the MLS Next goalkeepers. Last weekend were the WPSL goalkeeper kit. This weekend.
Now, do
MLS Next.
Do most of the goalkeeper kits these days, are they mostly sleeveless?
That's what it seems to me. That's what a lot of
the
goalkeepers
trend,
like.
That trend's going that way?
A lot of goalkeepers.
Because I feel like for the longest time, it was always goalkeeper would have a long sleeve on.
A classic sleeve. But in Florida, it's hot.
It is hot here.
It's tough. And I guess why you would wear the sleeves is to protect, the elbow. And
I'm just checking out the pattern on this one. What are we? Just kind of
It's dotty.
Dottie?
Yeah, it's like Dottie,
All right.
a little bit of camo.
Yeah.
Still have not repeated an outfit, though.
We're proud of you for that.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, there you go. There's your Lou outfit of the day. I like that we matched the blacks today. By the way, I'm very happy I refound this shirt. I'd lost it for like a month, maybe 2. I didn't know where it went. It was gone. And then it was back.
Making its debut now.
And then it was back. I like this one. This one's a nice comfortable fit when I go shoot a little high school football here later tonight. A couple Thursday games.
I'm excited to get my new Dream 18 hat in a couple weeks.
Are you playing?
No,
or you're just going to be manning a tent.
We're the fun tent. We get to have a little bit of fun.
What hole are you on? Do you know? Do you remember?
I don't. Maybe like 17 or something like that. I don't know. It's the same hole
17's
every
the par
time.
5 that does a zigzag.
It's the same hole every time,
Oh,
and our job is to provide soccer balls
Is there a lake to the right?
to the left, maybe.
Hmm.
But our job is to provide soccer balls, so when people tee off, they can instead kick a soccer ball to tee off closer. So wherever their ball lands, they get to tee off from.
Okay.
Which is always a little bit fun to watch a bunch of old guys who
Try
have
to
never
kick
played
a soccer ball as
Usually
far as
never
they
played
can.
soccer.
Yeah.
What's the Jaguars kicker that always comes to the?
Scobie.
He usually is. It's usually him and
He,
Tommy
by the way,
and Nathan.
He,
do
by the
pretty
way,
well.
does not need help as far as moving up a tee box.
Is he good at golf?
He's really good at golf.
Okay, all right.
You didn't know he's really good at golf?
No.
Yeah, man. Scobes is really good at golf.
I only get to see him for the one hole, and he usually kicks the ball. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. All right, so that's Monday, by the way.
that is.
Shout out to the
There
Dream
you go,
18.
Dream 18.
This is one of last year's hats. Shout out to the Dream 18. I don't know if we have any spots still available in the Dream 18. I should know that. I think we might be full up. But if you want to support, we're always looking for more advertisers, and we can fit you in somehow, some way. Maybe you can come hang out with me by the hole-in-one hole. The 12th hole is the hole-in-one hole.
Okay.
Short walk from the house. That's why it's the hole-in-one hole. Used to be a different par 3, and then I lobbied to get the one closer to my house.
That's
ridiculous. Now I just wake up and walk out of my house, and I walk right to the hole. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, back to college soccer. Where are we? JU women coming off a 2-2 draw against FIU.
Yeah, this JU women's team is really, really talented. They've gotten a couple really close results that didn't go their way. But I really do believe in this Dolphins women's team, and I think they're really going to turn it around in ASUN play. But another really big opponent in FIU, and, they get the job done.
They got their ASUN opener tonight, by the way. So they'll take on Queens University of Charlotte.
That's right.
And by the way, that UNF game also a conference game against West Georgia. The women's. See, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. The women's side has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games of conference play. Interesting.
That is interesting.
I guess it's 5 teams they do round robin with instead.
I think
3.
there might be more.
It would make sense that there'd be more women's teams in the ASUN.
I'm thinking about that right now.
Okay.
I think that's the case.
All right. And then we got one more college team to get to as we wrap up kind of our college talk. And we got to give a shout out to Edward Waters.
The Lady Tigers, not only
Let's see that graphic, Hamby, because
but their women's soccer team scored 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns on them.
Sheesh.
Yes.
14-1 over
Woo.
Who was this? Allen. 14-1, Stuart.
It was one person named Allen that was just out there, and they were dribbling around Allen the whole game. Big win for Edward Waters. 14-1. Love to see it. Shout out to the Tigers. Play their games, of course, at Nathaniel Glover Community Field and Stadium.
The Glove.
The Glove, your home for Armada soccer this past summer. So shout out to Edward Waters getting a big win. And shout out to their football team, 3-0. Great start to the season for Coach Jenkins and company at EWU. All right, we're going to take another quick break here. Then we're going to get into some international soccer. We got a little Champions League recap to get into. U.S. Open Cup, we're down to 2. We're down to the final. So that's exciting. I know we both watched a little bit of that over the last couple of days.
Yep.
So we'll talk some MLS. And, of course, your weird soccer story of the week. And Lou's promising a banger this week.
The good one. It's another good one, Stuart.
It's a good one. So we'll have that for you coming up next right here on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Hey everyone, Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jacks to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jacks in your app store either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jacks 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms. Whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV, you can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry, we still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
And welcome back to Fleet and Footy. We got the world rankings out. Do we have voters on this, like in the AP college football rankings? Like, do we have people having to release their votes, or
no?
What
voters.
determines the FIFA men's world rankings?
I think there are some mathematical metrics.
You did these, right?
No.
Like it's rivalry week. You just said, you know what? This is Lou's world rankings.
This is not Lou's world rankings. I definitely would have switched some stuff up if it was.
What would you do differently if Lou was in charge of the world rankings?
You know what? Let me give a take right now.
So we got Spain, France, Argentina, England, Portugal.
Germany,
your top 5.
Germany's got to be top 10.
Germany at 12. Looks like they were top 10 before a recent change.
And I'm throwing Italy out of top 10.
Italy's out.
Yeah.
They were just on the fringe anyways.
You know.
What did Germany do to fall 3 spots?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
It feels like a big fall.
These are the newest FIFA rankings.
That matter for nothing, right?
Literally nothing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure literally nothing. But
who won the World Cup last time?
Argentina.
And then the time before that was Germany, wasn't it?
Would that have been Argentina?
No. 2018 World Cup. Who the hell won the 2018 World Cup?
Lou was like 12 years old taking pictures with players at that point. Sorry.
No, France won it against Croatia. France beat Croatia.
Oh, when did Germany win it?
2014 against Argentina. That was scarred me.
So they went from World Cup winners to
see Germany's
outside of the top 10 in
a
decade.
That was 2014, and the last time Spain was ranked number 1 was 2014, where they end up losing their crown to Germany for the World Cup. Spain, the champs in 2010.
Oh, I'm seeing now why they might have dropped recently. All right, we're looking at recent matches for Germany. Coming off a 3-1 win over Northern Ireland. This is World Cup qualifying. Before that, they lost to Slovakia 2-0. Before that, in UEFA Nations League, they lost to France 2-0 and lost to Portugal 2-1.
I think that would do it.
Before that, they beat Italy in penalties in the UEFA Nations League.
There you go.
Second
That should
leg.
be higher.
We should see how many players I can name on Spain's national team right now.
0. Starboy.
You can't say Starboy. That doesn't count. You have to say his actual name.
I don't think he would know anyone.
He randomly showed up in my For You feed in Twitter the other day. People were upset about his girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's all over the news.
What are we worried about this for, people?
He's messy with some swag, you know. That's all he is.
No, he's 18. He's not messy. You can't be messy.
I know,
at 18 years
but
old.
it's happening.
He's 18. He's good, but you can't. No.
Who is this?
You mean
Lamine
Yamal?
Yamal.
Never heard of him.
He's good. He's good at soccer. Why he wears number 10 now.
They gave it away
for Barcelona. They other players had worn it since Messi left. It's just a number, bro. They don't retire numbers in soccer, especially in soccer, where so many teams try to run out 1 through 11, and the numbers sometimes have that significance to you based on where you play on the field.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, Hamby, but that doesn't happen in soccer. No, there's no number retirements.
No.
Especially not on the Armada when you have to trade off jersey numbers depending on the game.
San Diego Wave just retired number 13 for Alex Morgan.
But
in the NWSL.
Okay. Well, they're not going to retire anything 1 to 11, right?
Yeah.
Would you say?
I don't think so.
Even though I don't know. It doesn't feel like a sport that you should be retiring numbers.
I would agree with that.
My personal take on it.
Is Murata still on there?
On the Spanish national team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isco?
Isco's definitely not playing anymore, but he still plays.
What FIFA are you pulling your knowledge base from, Hamby?
Well, I'm stretching because the last time, really FIFA 14 or 16, but I played a little bit of FIFA 20, I think, in college.
Okay, so he dabbled. He dabbled in FIFA.
Dabbles. Anyhow, Spain, number 1. What else did you want to point out? Obviously, the big thing that sticks out to us is USA at 16.
Yeah, Argentina was in the number 1 spot. They've been number 1 since their World Cup win. That was the biggest kind of shakeup, I guess.
They got bumped. They dropped 2 spots, I see.
Yeah, they lost to Ecuador.
But they still put Messi in the graphic.
Well, this is an MLS graphic. I pulled it from MLS.
Oh, I see that logo now in the top right.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is MLS posting the FIFA Men's World Rankings?
Because they get to post Messi, and then they get to post the USA, and then Canada is not even the top 20, but they get to post Canada.
Morocco up there at 11.
Morocco, you like calling out Morocco? It's an interesting one. They've been doing good in Africa. I believe they're African champs right now, or they got to the final at least of the. Yeah.
I know that these rankings don't mean anything.
They don't.
But I still, in my heart, want the USA to be higher than 16.
I agree.
16.
I agree.
A year from now, hosting the World Cup.
Yeah.
When you host, you're supposed to get the bump, right? That's supposed to be the bump.
Let's hope they get a little extra bump on the field, like just because of the fans, just because of the excitement,
Yeah. You're supposed to catch soccer fever.
We will. The country's already on it.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
People are mad about the national
I can
team. People
confirm
care
that
now.
the country is in fact not on it.
Well,
I think people care. I think people care more about the.
Yeah, but I'm the person that you're trying to get.
I know. You're the casual.
He'll be watching this next summer. He'll be watching.
Yeah. So what is it? Should the bump really come after the World Cup then? Because that's everyone watched and got enthralled with it being in your home country.
You could say that then the next bump should be like 10 years from now because that 8-year-old kid who was watching the World Cup, might have played soccer, So
I get
the bump continually happens, Stuart. It's a slow bump here in the United States. It's just on hyperdrive.
Well, we got bumped from 15th to 16th in the most recent rankings by Uruguay.
Yeah.
Passing us there in the rankings. By the way, shout out number 7. Steady for the Dutch. Let's go.
All right, let's bump it over.
The other half of my heritage.
The Champions League.
Yes, let's talk about the Champions League. Just in the early going here. Correct.
Yep.
What do you got for me?
Got some big matchups. Just 2 days ago, we just started out today. There's obviously some more matchups.
This is now year 2 of the table, right?
The big table.
The big table,
like we discussed all year last year. I think the biggest.
So what do we got?
We
got the pictures come fast and quick, so we got like 5 seconds to talk about each because of how you edited it. Okay.
With Juventus and Dortmund. Juventus.
See, we're already on the next one.
2-4. Real Madrid get 2 PKs to sneak past Marseille. Tim Weah scores for Marseille, U.S. men's national team striker. Kylian Mbappe scores a brace, both penalties. Hambo's slowing him down for me, I think.
That's cheating. Make him learn his lesson, Jason.
Tottenham get away, 1 own goal. They win 1-0 over Villarreal at home in London. That's Boss Man's team right there.
Called
maybe
Hamby
the
his
biggest
government name there. Do you not go by Jason ever on the show?
Result of the first day is Azerbaijani team.
Who's this?
Qarabag getting a win over Benfica.
Qarabag.
Yep.
Qarabag.
First win by an Azerbaijani team. Then you got PSG winning their matchup comfortably 4-0 over Atalanta.
Not to be confused with Atlanta.
The boys from the Netherlands fall to the champs of Italy, Inter Milan, 2-1.
It's fine.
And the most exciting matchup from yesterday, Liverpool beat Atletico Madrid after Marcos Llorente scored 2 for Atletico, but not enough as Virgil van Dijk scores in the 90th minute. And then Bayern Munich take down Club World Cup champs Chelsea 3-1. Harry Kane with a goal as per usual.
Big Man City and Napoli fan today. Both.
We got more.
You got some bets in today, or you just
1,000%. That's what this has to do with. There's no way it has.
I need a goal from each squad.
There he is. If you haven't been watching the Brett and Austin show, there's a lot of the wagers. Was this on the weekend wagers or no?
No, this is just an Austin Lane special.
Oh, this is Austin Lane special. Okay. Did he guarantee you that this was gonna hit?
But he's been on a heater.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to Austin Lane and his vast Champions League knowledge.
Yeah, take Austin's soccer takes and my football takes. You know, let's just switch it up.
So you said you need Man City and Napoli each to score?
Yep. Okay. 1 goal apiece.
All right. So that gets going in about 6 minutes. And Jason Hambone over there, Jason Hamby, his full government name. Look him up on Twitter at Jason_Hamby14. Hamby_14. One of those two. He's in there.
Need to change it.
Yeah, one of them. Soon to be at Hambone Fleet and Footy. I don't know.
Well, if this bet hits, it's about to be Hambone at Man City Napoli.
That's one to watch out for Hambone. Yeah, so 4 matches about to get going here if you want to enjoy some Champions League soccer. It's back.
And you got 2 matches going on last night in the U.S. Open Cup. We've dropped it a couple times now.
Yeah, one last night, one Tuesday, right? Tuesday and then last night.
Yep.
Watched a little bit of each, funny enough.
Yeah, Nashville and Philadelphia get the show going. On Tuesday, Eastern Conference Finals.
Hey, there's your favorite thing.
And I had to bring this up, the double scarf.
Love a double scarf.
Wait. Do you notice something about the double scarf?
Nashville SC, Philadelphia Union, September 16th, 2025.
Take a look at Philadelphia again.
Philadelphia. Let's go. All right.
This was sold in the team store for $45. It's so sicko that if I was there, I might have had to buy it just because of the
misspelling. You would absolutely buy it. Yeah. But this was in Nashville's team store.
This is in Nashville's team store.
Okay.
But
this was.
If I did this,
you wouldn't hear the end.
I don't think I would have a job after. I don't think I would.
You'd still have a job.
To print up, I can't imagine how many.
You'd still have a job. This person's got their gum pack ready to go in their clear bag. They're gonna have it ready for a good day.
Yeah, Nashville ended up getting the job done on the field though. Sam Sturridge
might not be able to spell Philadelphia, but they could spell win.
Major League Soccer leading goal scorer scores a hat trick in this game.
Okay.
Quinn Sullivan with the lone goal for Philadelphia, although it was a banger. The other game happened last night on the West Coast. You had Minnesota playing Austin. Austin gets the job done. Now you will have a country music mashup for the final, like you mentioned before.
I was saying that. Nashville and Austin. That's a good country music showdown for the U.S. Open Cup.
Yeah, that game goes all the way down.
If the open to that broadcast doesn't start with like a well-edited package with some country music,
NASCAR would do that with the country music.
Yes, of course. But package. I don't know if they do opens to these things.
It's run by CBS. CBS has the rights to it. So
thanks, CBS. We got this. Okay, so that's your U.S. Open Cup. Who wins that, by the way?
My prediction is Nashville. They're hot, and Sam Sturridge is hot. Hani Mukhtar, phenomenal player.
That'd be October 1st
and BJ
that
Callahan
play, so still a couple weeks away.
Yep.
Okay, and in Austin.
Yes.
All right. All right, so that's your U.S. Open Cup. That's your Champions League. And that brings us to everybody's favorite part of the show. It's the weird soccer story of the week.
Hambone, why don't you go from pick 2 to pick 3? This is Stadium.
We're just skipping pick 1. Okay.
Seni Stadium in Romania. The stadium's used by Metalogobus and Slobozia this season in the Romanian Superliga. And it has a fantastic view from the VIP away box.
All right, so we're looking at you want to see weird pick 2
and
first.
Then weird pick 3.
All right, so this is weird pick 2.
So this is I imagine where this picture is coming from. You'll see.
Here's your stadium.
Let's see weird pick 3 now, so the people can see this fantastic view.
What is this? What? This is just the visitors VIP box?
Yes. Yes.
It's just a toilet in the room?
That's high 11.
Yes.
I don't see
There's no curtain.
There's no curtain?
There's no tint.
What?
Nope.
Where is this again?
Romania. And we've had a couple weird soccer stories from Romania, actually.
There's no.
Are you using the restroom there?
What?
Hambone, are you using the restroom here?
Sure, bro. If I got to.
Yeah, if you got to,
Come
you don't go straight on. You got to shoot from the side.
Yeah, this is a tough.
It just takes some strategy here, but what are we doing here? I don't know. I feel like it's a good weird soccer story of the week if at some point I say, what are we doing here? That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Internet, for always providing. That's going to do it for this edition of Fleet and Footy. Let us know what we missed. Get with us on social media. Watch the show on repeat, and we'll see you next Thursday at 2 on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Always watching.